Okay, people, so this is the LED bar for the Toyota Camry. This is the smoked version now. They upgraded the wiring on it a little bit. So I'm gonna basically test it one by one how you should connect it, and then I'm gonna test it for you too. Now this is the XSE taillight which came out of my blue Camry. So these are the original taillights, so I'm gonna test it with this one, and then the Nike style, and then the Lexus style, and another Lexus style with the chrome trim. Okay, all right, so this is how it works. Okay, so let's see. This video might be boring for some, but I don't care. Let's go, let's do it. Okay, so this is the wiring harness that you would be receiving with your LED bar. Okay, so this is all this stuff. All right, so I'm gonna connect it over here first. Okay, and all right, so once you connect it, make sure they're aligned. Okay, green to green, yellow to yellow, white to white, red to red, and black to black. All right. Okay. Now another is that, you know, some people might be like, oh, they're not plug and play or anything. We will just find out. I'm doing it for the first time as well, so we'll find out what is going on over here. Okay. All right. So this is the XSE taillight. Now the XSE taillight harness consists of two pieces. Okay. So you have to connect this piece over here. This one you cannot connect it anywhere. See, it's not gonna go in here, it's not gonna go in here, and same thing over here. So what you need to do is you need to basically connect it over here. So first we need to disconnect this original light. Okay, so in order to disconnect this, you basically press down over here, okay, and then you can disconnect these two sockets. All right, okay, so one is done. Now what you need to do is you connect these two together. All right. Okay. I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. All right, and then you connect this piece over here. Okay. So I think this is a pretty good plug and play. All right. So this one is good. All right. And now this main connection is done. Green is connected over here to this one. All right, put these wires on the side. Okay, now since these wires are connected, we connected these two gray wires over here. Next one, I'm gonna test to see how this thing works. Okay, so we connected it first to this one, and then I tested the main cable, which is this one. It didn't work, so I'm gonna connect the other side, which are these wires, to the other side tail light as well, because I see that all the main wiring is over here in this socket. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect this socket over here now. Okay, now I just released this whole thing. Okay, there's a little tab over here. You basically get a needle head plier. This one, I pressed it and then it came out. All right, so this makes things a little easier. So I'm gonna connect this socket over here, okay, and this one to the main harness. This is the main harness. The car, this end goes to the car. All right, so I'm gonna connect it over here to this one. There you go, connected. Okay, now, okay, so now I'm just gonna test it real quick. Now these two lights are connected, and I'm gonna test it one by one. Okay, so I'm gonna first connect it to my brown wire on the XSE original tail light. I'm gonna connect it to the brown wire, and there you go. Okay, it's working. This is, I believe, when you press the brake. This is what happens. All right, and this one is when you turn on the DRL. Okay, now as you can see, okay, we're gonna check the functionality of it too. Okay, I'm gonna start over again. All right, so this is okay. So this, when you press the brake, the LED bar blinks. Okay, now there you go. As soon as you turn on your lights, when the DRL comes on, this animation happens on the LED bar, and these DRLs come on. All right, and this one is the turn signal. Okay, now one side is working. The other side, why the other side is not working? Because the other side needs to be hooked up to this light. Then it's gonna work. So let me try it. If I can Okay, hold on to this black over here. Okay. Now on my other end, okay, he connected the ground wire, the black wire to the ground wire, and over here I'm gonna test it. Okay, see? No, this one is the red wire. So when I connected it to the red wire, the other side is working now. So this is how the connect. So it's pretty much plug and play. But on the XSE original tail lights, okay? Because the SE lights doesn't have this two-piece harness. The original SE tail lights doesn't have this two-piece harness. So you will have to basically manually connect these wires, okay? You have to you have to cut these wires. I'm sorry, but this is how it is. You have to cut these wires and figure out the black wire. You need to figure out, where to connect the black wire, the red wire, the yellow, white, and the green one, okay? Now I'm gonna do another test for you to basically tell you exactly what these wires are for, okay? On this smoke this smoke LED bar, okay? And let's do that. And okay, so I'm gonna connect. This wire is coming out of the. It's coming from the. Oh, this is the one. Okay, so this is the wire. It consists of 5 wires. I'm gonna do it one by one. Okay, on the other design that you receive, it might be different. The color codes, the colors might be different. As the manufacturer for you, what can you do? All right, so I'm gonna do it one by one. Okay. Hang on. All right, so I'm gonna do this. And where is my other red one? So okay, let's do it one by one. Oh, okay, you have to press it a little hard because it's not getting there. All right, there you go. So when you press the brake, that's what happened. And this is the red wire. Okay, the red wire is for the brakes. The white one is for the when you turn on your lights. Okay, there you go. Okay, now the yellow one is for the one side turn signal, and the green one is for the other side signal. Okay, so this is how you need to test it as well. Okay, if some people say that, hey, my light's not working, it's defective, it's not working. So this is how you need to troubleshoot it. We need to see that video in order for us to send you a replacement. So this is one. Now we tested these lights on the XSE original one. Now I'm gonna quickly demonstrate for you how it works on the Nike style and the Lexus style and the Lexus style with chrome. Okay, now this is the BRB light, all right? The Lexus style without chrome, the black, red, black, BRBs. Now this light is not plug and play, unfortunately, with these lights. Why? Because it's only one harness. See, it's coming out of here, okay? And you cannot make them plug and play with this system. Okay, now once again, these are the BRB lights, and I'm going to show you the other Lexus style light with the chrome trim one. Okay, now these are the Nike style. Okay, these are the Nike style clear, black, red CBRs. All right, so once again, this LED bar is not plug and play with this one. Okay, so with the BBR, like the one I showed you previously, the Lexus style BBRs, the BRBs, and this Nike style, it's a one-piece harness. Okay. So this harness is not going to work with it. It's not plug and play. So you have to manually connect, manually find out wires over here, okay? And you have to manually connect them, unfortunately. Okay, now next I'm going to show you the Lexus style with the chrome trim. Okay, and these are the Lexus style tail lights with chrome trim, okay? Unfortunately, no. It's not going to work. It's not, the LED bar is not plug and play or compatible with these plugs. So on the same thing, the LED bar, you will have to connect it manually. Okay, I showed you what these wires are for, what's the functionality. So you have to figure it out and work with that. Now another thing is the last one. I think I should mention it earlier, but I'll mention it again. The SE lights. Okay, the SE lights, the SE LE trim on the Camry. Those lights are the same thing. There's, it's only one wiring harness coming out of it. So it's confirmed. So these lights, this LED bar is compatible only with the XSE model. Okay, why? Because the XSE model consists of two-piece harness. The Nike style, the Lexus style with chrome, and SE LED lights. These lights this LED bar is not compatible, and it's not plug and play, and you will have to connect it manually. Besides that, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. We were going to do an install on our own Camry, but the lights which are installed, they are the Nike style, and it's not plug and play. So that's why I don't want to mess with the wires, but I will still try to do an installation video soon. Thank you, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I don't know if I will be able to help you anymore, but we'll try.